Wherewindsmeet is not an MMORPG. I don't know how, why, or when people started conflating anything that's live service and online as an MMO. I mean, an MMO literally stands for massively multiplayer online, and historically, most games, if not all under this genre, fits these criteria, being that, we're looking at a server, we're all capable of encompassing thousands of players participating in activities at the same time, evolving continuously in a single server with multiple servers available, of course. Wherewindsmeet, it's more like live service online / co-op game. It's live service in that it keeps getting updates for new contents, and it has an online co-op features that allows players to interact in certain modes, but by no means does it have like a server where you have hundreds, thousands of players running around in the open world. The game is mostly single player action RPG with linear story and boss challenges. So now that we got that jumble out of the way, is this game actually good? Yes, I would say this is a really solid game all around, also highlighting that it is free to play as well, with no noticeable pay-to-win features involved as far as I'm concerned. You can pretty much progress through the game through skills and strategies of your own. The story is okay at best. It has a fairly well-rounded open world explorations and contents to do. The combat is mostly fluid with some clunky movements and skill animations. And speaking of skills, with this being a martial art based game, you really only have a very limited amount of active skills per weapon, right on top of having a light and heavy attacks. I just don't understand how does a game based off Kung Fu only come with like 2 to 3 active weapon skills. I beg your pardon, if I pick a sword, I want a sword skills, not swap to a different weapon once I run through those skills. Also, I would say the animations for these weapon skills are woefully lacking in comparison to other games of this style, I would say. In the skill department, I find Wherewindsmeet to miss the mark by a lot. I mean, if I compare this game to a mobile release this year, Sword of Justice, I would say it beats Wherewindsmeet with a more visually appealing skill animations. Overall, Wherewindsmeet is mostly a good game, especially considering it is free to play, but that's just about it. It's good, but there's nothing that really stand out to the initiated. I think the average person will have plenty of things to do for several weeks to even months, depending on time investment. And of course, you're going to get updates. It seems to me that most people who overhype this game or overly praise it, saying it is great or even Game of the Year worthy, haven't really played other wuxia type games, because pretty much everything this game has or has already been done and better in other games, such as again Sword of Justice, Age of Wushu, and Moonlight Blade. Unfortunately, the best of those games died out due to pay-to-win features, so I guess this game is probably the best middle ground you find. But I mean, come on, they pretty much copy and pasted the flying skill from Moonlight Blade onto this, it seems. I don't think there's really anything great about this game that stand out to me personally, and honestly nowadays when the bar has been lowered, anything could pass as being innovative.